Hello everyone, I'm Taylor, and for this presentation, I decided to look at the TED Talk video by Emily Esfahani Smith called There's More to Life Than Happiness. The speaker of this TED Talk, Emily Esfahani Smith, is the author of the book The Power of Meaning. In this book and in the TED Talk, she argues that the search for meaning in life is far more important than filling the pursuit of personal happiness. She is a qualified author and she has studied psychology, obtaining a master's degree. She has also spent over 5 years interviewing sources and studying the keys to happiness. After years of studying, it has been found that success can be defined in many different ways. Most people would define success by the type of job that someone has, who they date, where they live, and it can even expand out to what kind of car you drive or where you get to hang out on the weekends. This success is what many people believe make them feel happy and accomplished in the world. But through much research, it has been found that over time, this success can actually make people feel anxious and not lead them to the happiness that they are searching for in life. The question is raised then, if being successful does not make one happy, then what is it that will make them happy throughout their life? Because chasing happiness actually causes individuals to become unhappy, it makes us question what actually makes people happy. While the living standard is increasing, and you would think that living in a bigger, brighter world would make an individual happier, there's actually an increasing suicide rate and the highest that they've seen in 30 years. This causes emptiness and loss of hope to many around the world. Because of this, many may ask themselves, is this all there is in life? Searching for happiness causes this. But when you begin to search for your meaning in life, it gives you a life purpose. There is a big difference between being happy and having meaning in life. Having meaning in life is purposeful and can cause you to look forward to the days ahead. Happiness is defined by many psychologists as a state of comfort and ease. Because of this, we can see that happiness is just a momentary state. In life, we are searching for something deeper than just a temporary state. Finding meaning in your path in life is deeper and will allow you to feel like you belong to and serve something beyond yourself. This will help create the best within you. You will feel more fulfilled when you find the path that you are supposed to take in life versus a constant search for happiness. When people search for their path and feel that they fulfill their life goals, they become better at jobs and schools and can even live longer. Emily believes that there are 4 pillars that make our lives more meaningful. She suggests that you can follow some or all of them to improve your life. The 4 pillars are belonging, purpose, transcendence, and storytelling. To begin, the first one is belonging. This comes when you are in valued relationships with others. You should not be valued in a relationship based on what you believe, but you should be valued based on who you are. It is greatly derived and revolved around love. This can create bonds with family and friends and is very important to one's meaning in life. The second pillar is purpose. This pillar is all about what you give. You cannot focus all on something that you want. You must use your strengths to serve others, whether it be at work or in any other areas in your life. The third pillar is transcendence. Emily says that this is when you are connected to a higher power because your sense of self is lifted away. This can come from many aspects of life that can change you. Some examples of this are art, religions, or even hobbies such as writing. It is important to step back and lift yourself away from the reality of the world to focus on things you believe are important. The fourth and final pillar is storytelling. I found this one to be very interesting and surprising. The story you tell yourself about yourself is how she defines it. This is important because it allows you to understand how you became the person you are and why your story is the way it is. We are the authors of our own stories, and we can change it by the way we tell it. This can help you find your purpose in life through redemption, growth, and love. Ultimately, this will help you to find your path and create more meaning within it. Emily believed growing up she was surrounded by these four pillars. During her upbringing, her parents ran a Sumi meeting house from their home in Montreal. This was a spiritual practice associated with whirling dervishes and the poet Rumi. During these meetings, they would meditate, drink tea, and tell stories. Emily credits this and their revolvement around kindness and love to the beginning of her journey to find the purpose and meaning to life and to prove that it is more than just a momentary happiness. She finds that when you become off track you should come to the experiences with others. She also credits her work to her father, whose purpose in life was his kids. In her speech, it is fascinating when she shares a story of her father who should have died from a heart attack. As he was about to pass, he repeatedly spoke the names of his children. He decided at that moment that that was his purpose in life, and if he were to die, those were the last words that he wanted to speak on earth. This was a true purpose in life, not just a momentary happiness. In conclusion, I feel that this video of Emily through her TED Talk is very relatable to everybody who watches it. There is a great importance of searching for a meaning in life instead of just a happiness. Everyone in life is searching for a happiness, but like stated earlier, this does not always lead to success and can oftentimes lead to failure. When you're searching for meaning, you're able to find a reason to serve something beyond yourself and develop the best within you. Having meaning is something that you are able to hold on to in both bad and good moments, when happiness is something that you can only hold on to during the good ones. This is why it is important to focus more so on finding your path and your journey, ultimately finding your meaning in life, versus spending all your time trying to be successful through happiness. Living for meaning can not only cause us to find a long-term happiness, but can also cause greater resilience and better work at school and at jobs. It can make us feel like we're purposeful and can ultimately improve our lives for the better. Emily clearly states and describes in her video why she believes that it is more important and purposeful to search for meaning in life versus a temporary happiness. Watching the video made me question a few things. My first question would have to be, do some people do better in life searching for happiness instead of pursuing the meaning? This would be opposite to what she says. I'm not sure if it would be a universal truth that all people are happier searching for meaning instead of a temporary happiness, or if this only applies to certain individuals. My next question is happiness always something that must be pursued? In the video, Emily claims that all happiness is something that can only be temporary and derived from things that cause success, such as jobs, works, relationships. But what I wonder is if some of the happiness that we have are things that we are naturally given and even born with. My third question is it hopeful for your meaning to be everywhere in your life or just in certain areas? I know that at times we can be successful and find meaning in certain areas, such as jobs or with our family, but I wonder if happiness is a combination of all of these or if you can be happy with just certain areas having meaning.